Whatever happened to Abercrombie and Fitch ads? Now, I don't really know. I was not a big... I had to look this up because I'm so... I'm not much of a college guy or Ivy League guy or necessarily like a hunk. And so basically what I was starting to realize was that the old Abercrombie and Fitch motif was, it kind of reminds me of like the ancient Greek ideal of manliness. It's like naked men that are beautiful, and the Greeks kind of just loved that stuff. And I think there's always like part of, probably mostly men, but anyone who wants to embody that ideal of the Mike Jeffries, the longtime CEO of Abercrombie, who was responsible both for the rise and fall. Because the rise, because of his style sense and his choices and his work ethic and all that stuff, and the fall because of things he said about how Abercrombie's for the cool kids and stuff. He called he said Abercrombie was the essence of privilege and casual luxury. And it's like, it's kind of like a certain kind of heaven for mostly like privileged people, like white people who are good looking and who are already hooked up to go to college and stuff. And that was sort of like an ideal that started to get attacked eventually, because the CEO he said things like, you know, he made sure that the sizes that they were selling were only so small and stuff, because we only want good-looking people in our stores. So there was a problem there. And so I was thinking it's kind of like a battle between the sensitives and the jocks. And the reason the jocks ever won and were successful in the first place is because everybody wants to be good-looking, and everybody wants life to be easy. And it looks like Abercrombie presented an image of like kind of like the ideal life. You know, not only are you good looking, but you went to the Ivy League college, and so you must be smart too, and all the good looking women love you and everything. The other big thing that caused the decline of Abercrombie and Fitch and stores like it is that the internet is changing the value of brands. Like, it used to make more sense to invest lots of money in brands, and now the internet, like Amazon, is kind of like taken over. It's almost like you feel like all the biology of the Amazonian jungle is like swarming the Greek gods and sort of just like eating them in a pool of maggots or something. And that's happening to lots of different brands, and retail stores in general are often closing because of the internet and things related to the internet. So the actual history of Abercrombie and Fitch it's like pretty researchable. It's easily researchable, and there's some really good articles on the internet about that. The question is, will the archetype of like Greek masculinity resurge somewhere where somebody else who isn't Abercrombie and Fitch will realize there's a market for this? Like, you can create this image and sell, and there's a really good business model where you can sell lots of things based on the image of like the sort of totally successful, easygoing, like always had money and always will have money kind of person. Maybe that'll come back. I mean, because I think the latent need to like worship the male body is latent in in like the population in general. There's like a latent love of that. So maybe it will resurge in some other way. Okay.